Latest news, big Lions updates just came out. Hello, Lions Nation. Brace yourselves as we delve into the heart of the Detroit Lions' strategy and maneuvers, stirring the pot of anticipation and strategy as free agency unfolds. With key signings and the buzz around town, we're on the brink of witnessing how these moves could reshape our team's destiny. Ever thought about what magic lies behind those closed-door decisions, or how a single player could shift the entire game plan? Well, prepare to get those answers. If you're as eager as I am to dissect these developments, make sure to smash that like button. Let's dive into how the Lions are gearing up to make a roar in the upcoming season. The Detroit Lions just added a new player, Carlton Davis, to their team, and they didn't stop there. On Tuesday, they brought in another cornerback, Robertson, who's all set to make a big splash with the Lions in 2024. We were curious about Robertson, so we asked Levi Damien, a reporter who knows all about the Raiders, to fill us in. Here's the lowdown. Levi told us that when Robertson first joined the Raiders, they thought he might become a great slot cornerback because of his skills. But he had a bit of a rough start, so they tried him as an outside cornerback, and he started to do much better. Last season, he really showed what he could do, starting in 12 games, grabbing 2 interceptions, forcing a fumble, and making 50 tackles. Robertson is a super confident guy who brought a lot of energy to the Raiders, especially in the last part of the season. Levi thinks Robertson's energy and confidence will make him a great fit with the Lions, especially since their coach, Dan Campbell, likes players with strong characters just like Robertson. He's known for being really passionate and aggressive on the field, good at catching the ball and tackling pretty well despite not being the tallest guy around. Robertson even joked about playing as a receiver back in high school because he's got good hands and can jump high, like when he made a game-winning interception against the Packers. The main thing to watch with Robertson is his height, as he's only 5'9", and sometimes he lets receivers sneak past him for big plays. He doesn't do much on special teams, but his potential as a cornerback is solid, possibly even as a second cornerback. He's mostly played on the left side, and even though they tried him in the slot, he's shown he's best suited to playing outside. After getting the inside scoop on Carlton Davis and Robertson beefing up our cornerback squad, let's pivot to a topic that's been a whirlwind of emotion for Lions fans everywhere. As the free agency clock ticked down, a whirl of anticipation turned to waves of debate among the Pride. With the dust settling on the frenzied pre-agency pass rusher market, let's explore the Lions' strategic patience and the grand vision that's steering the ship through these tumultuous waters. Before free agency even kicked off on Wednesday at 4 p.m., all the top-notch pass rushers had already chosen their teams for the upcoming season. Some players decided to stay put, while others took off for new adventures. However, not a single one of these sought-after defensive stars ended up with the Detroit Lions. This decision had a bunch of Lions fans airing their disappointment on social media. They really wanted to see a new talented player join forces with Aiden Hutchinson to ramp up the pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Yet, the Lions had a bigger picture in mind and chose not to empty their pockets for a high-priced free agent. The Lions are pretty close to being a top contender, and they're sticking to a carefully thought-out plan for long-term triumph. Instead of throwing heaps of cash for immediate success, they're focused on crafting a solid team that can sustain its winning ways. The Lions are playing it smart, not splurging on pass rushers this free agency, reflects this mindful strategy. Despite some fans' immediate frustrations, the Lions' approach has been working well so far. They've made it to the NFC Championship game without the need for flashy, expensive signings. Seeing all the top pass rushers snapped up before free agency even officially begins is frustrating, but the Lions have a plan. Echoes the sentiment of patience and trust in the team's strategy. Handing over a huge chunk of their budget to a single player doesn't fit the Lions' successful formula of drafting talented players and keeping them around with timely contracts. Building a winning team is about smart choices. Not just big spending captures the essence of their strategy. And indeed, dishing out $90, $110 million contracts comparable to what top quarterbacks earn for a pass rusher would disrupt this balanced approach. As free agency officially opens, the Lions may still sign some players, but they're more likely to save their big moves for the NFL draft, where valuable talent comes at a much lower cost. This careful planning also ensures they have enough financial wiggle room for important future contracts. Drafting and re-signing our standout players is our formula for success. We can't stray from that, not even for a $90 million pass rusher. Emphasizes the importance of maintaining flexibility for extending the contracts of key players like Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Penei Sewell, and Aiden Hutchinson. By sticking to their well-thought-out strategy, the Lions are ensuring that they remain competitive not just for a season but for many years to come, building a team that can consistently chase championships. As we wrap up today's Lions Digest, it's clear that the blueprint for our beloved team is being drawn with careful thought and precision. From intriguing new signings that promise to bolster our defense to a disciplined approach in the free agency frenzy, the Lions are crafting a narrative of resilience, strategy, and long-term success. The path to glory isn't paved with impulsive decisions, but with a steadfast commitment to a vision that promises to elevate the entire team. Remember, the true strength of the Pride lies not just in the roar of a moment, but in the enduring spirit of unity and purpose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation below with your thoughts and predictions for our Lions. Together, let's look forward to a season filled with promise and triumph. Until next time, stay passionate, stay supportive, and go Lions!